Hey guys, Kingkade here and welcome back to another video. And in this video, we're going to be checking out the brand new monster truck on a dusty trip. Let's get right into this. So this is the most expensive car they ever released, costing 2,000 Robux, which is insane. So it's by far the most expensive car if you don't count the helicopter or the F1 car. But anyway, it's absolutely massive. So let's go over here and let's equip it. So look at this. This is crazy. But anyway, let's just jump into a game and let's test it out. We're now in the game, so let's go and grab a gas canister. So this one right over here, and now let's go and fuel it up. So here is right back here, and it looks like the wheels are already attached. So it looks like we actually can't detach the wheels, which is quite annoying because it would be pretty nice to attach these wheels to like the van over there and then test it out, because that would be pretty cool. But it looks like they're permanently attached and that we can't detach them. But anyway, I believe we just hop up here by jumping on the wheel, and it looks like it comes with water, oil, and gas. So that's also quite strange, but I mean, it's pretty good, I guess. We now fully built the car, and this car better have auto flip, because if it doesn't, I think it's gonna be impossible to flip back over. Anyway, let's go and start driving. So it looks like we are going pretty fast. It says we're going like 240. That is not correct at all. I think we're going like maybe 120 though. Also, it looks like the wheels aren't very even because they're like bumping a lot. And anyway, we just hit a cactus and we flipped over. Anyway, let's see if it has auto flip, because if it doesn't, then that's gonna be bad. And yeah, it looks like it has no auto flip. Okay, well, they need to go ahead and add that. Let's see if we can push it, and we can tear this off, but it looks like we can't push it over. So if you flip this car over, then you're done for. And also, I realized that the trunk is kind of weird. It like opens up this way rather than the other way, so that's quite strange. But anyway, let's leave and rejoin the game, and let's go ahead and try doing this again. We now rebuilt the truck, and if you get this truck right here, you have to make sure that you don't hit anything, because it's super easy to flip over in this. And if you flip over, you're done for, because there's no way to flip it back over. They might add auto flip to it, but I'm not too sure. I mean, they better add auto flip, or else no one is gonna be using this truck. And I'm not too sure if they tested this truck, because we gotta see if we can pass some of the checkpoints with it, like the 5,000 meter, 10,000 meter, and 15,000 meter, because this truck actually might be too tall to pass the 15,000 meter checkpoint, and it also might be too wide to pass the 10,000 meter checkpoint, which I'm not too sure if we're even gonna be able to get there in this video, because this truck flips over so easily. So getting there is kind of unlikely, and we already flipped over again. We hit like the smallest rock and we just flipped over. Well, that is unlucky. I mean, if they make these wheels detachable, then it might be possible to flip it back over, because I think we could actually flip it back over if we were able to detach the wheels and if we were able to push it. But anyway, let's go and give this a third and final try and see if we make it to 5,000 meters. We now made it to 5,000 meters, and dang, we just died. So I did fall off the bridge because the truck, right whenever it hit a barrier, it just flung off the bridge. I don't even think it can pass the 5,000 meter mark because it's way too wide. So those two orange barriers in front of the bridge just block you. And it looks like the revive system no longer works, because I just tried reviving like 3 different times. See, there we go, there's another, and we're still not revived. But maybe it's just not meant for the desert map. So let's give it one more try, and let's use it on the plains map this time and see if it works better on here. So the plains map is a lot more empty, and it looks like the monster truck is actually working a lot better on here, just because there's a lot less objects that we can hit, such as there's like barely any rocks on the road, so you're a lot less likely to flip over. And dang, there's a plane right there. But before we go ahead and flip over, I just want to check our gas. So we made it 1,000 meters, and we used a liter of gas. Okay, that's not very good. So a liter of gas about every 1.5 thousand meters definitely isn't good. I mean, it makes sense why it uses so much because it's a giant truck, but that is not good at all. I'm not too sure if this car is gonna be able to pass the 5,000 meter mark on this map as well, because it might actually be too big to fit on the dock, but we'll go ahead and try it if we can make it there. We now made it to 5,000 meters, and before we see if we can fit on the bridge, I just went and checked our gas once again, and 6.4 liters. So it looks like we use about 2.5 liters every 5,000 meters, so it's not terrible, but it's also not the best. So the gas is alright, so we're still good on water, and we're still decent on oil, so that stuff isn't really too bad. But anyway, let's see if we can fit on here, and it kind of looks like we can, but this truck might be too long, and I think we already got stuck. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can back up. So let's try backing up, and let's try driving forward. So it looks like we can't really. I mean, I think we actually just did it. So let's hop out and let's check it out, and okay, never mind. So I guess right whenever we hop out, it just throws us right into the water. Anyway, let's see if the revives are working on this map, and it looks like the revives aren't working on this map either. So this car right here is by far the worst car in the game. I would recommend not wasting your Robux on it, because 2,000 Robux is crazy, and this car is terrible. Even if they change it up and add auto flip to it, it still wouldn't be worth it, because it's way too too easy to flip over, and it's way too big to get past like every single obstacle, such as it's way too big to get past the 5,000 meter mark on both maps, it's too big for the river, and then once you hop out of it on the river, it just tosses you into the water, and then it's also too big to fit on the bridge on the desert map, so it just makes you fall into the void. So yeah, so definitely don't buy this. But for this car right here, I hope they make it so you can detach the wheels, because I think it would be pretty fun to detach the wheels from this car and then toss them on some other car such as the van or something, and then try that out. But other than that, I'm not gonna be using this car again. If y'all want me to make a video seeing if I can get to like the ghost town with this car, then make sure to subscribe. But anyway, that is gonna be all for this video though, so make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see y'all in the next video.